Check. Back in the building, another episode. Elephant in the Room podcast. Your boy Ceesix.
Your boy Dizzle's in the building. How are you, everybody? I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine. And then let's just be fine.
Okay, we're assuming that you're fine. But if you're not fine, talk to someone.
Yeah, don't talk to us because you'll be in more depression.
Now, right now, do you know what? To be honest, I've been watching some stuff online. And you know, like, with this Lisa hype.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't really know what's happening, but what I do know is we got a lot of issues in our community. And sometimes we don't have a place to vent or people to talk to. So
I'm going back to you in the sense of
talk to people.
These things have been going on for a long time. It just hasn't been highlighted.
No, they have.
See what Ceesix was saying.
100%.
It's been going on from a longer time.
Is,
it's just social media and all that is highlighting a bit more.
But that's exactly what it is.
It's been going on for a long time.
Think about this. You know how much people you just don't see no more.
Mm-hmm.
And then you if you really was to like really say, "Oh, I wonder where my you know that brother," or you know my brother, where Michael there? And you start researching. You say Michael has been sectioned 6 years ago.
Yeah.
He's never been the same since.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't know what's happening, but with social media, we start seeing things unplay in front of us. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's highlighted. It's exactly nothing's new.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is now it's in our faces. You can start to say, you know what? If there is anybody suffering in silence, talk to someone, because now it's actually more prevalent. Like, we can see it more, so now we know it's actually happening.
I think that the most thing that causes depression right now in England is abruptness. So you can't talk to somebody because the next person is broke too. So you can't, who are you talking to? A next
but
broke
you can
person.
talk about it though, because you can
talk about being broke.
No, but you can share ideas.
That's not a good conversation.
Share ideas.
That's not a good conversation.
Listen, I'm broke.
You're broke. But let's not be together.
But hold on.
That's like two.
I'm broke with 3 children. You're broke with 2 children.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
Let's go away because we're multiplying the brokenness right now.
You're saying stuff like, I can't afford A, B, and C, and I say, listen, I do this. I go to this place. I buy here. So if I can, do you know what I'm saying? So we can. A problem shared is a problem solved, man.
No, see, I know. Can I say something to you? I hear what you're saying, but you know, theoretically speaking, 2 broke people is not the lick. You understand what I'm saying? You have to have that. There's in life. It's called yin to the yang. It's not called yang or yin
yang. I know somebody called yin yang.
So you know what I'm saying? No, so you can't. It's like with your partner. If one person's brought today, the partner's got you tomorrow. That partner's brought. You understand? One hand can't clap.
One hand can't clap. But are you honestly saying, yeah? Do you think rich people can give advice to poor people?
No.
So then make it make sense.
That's my point. So don't get broke.
It's almost impossible to not get broke.
I'm trying. It is.
In this day and age, right now in England, yeah, with the cost of living, it's almost impossible to not be broke. Like, no matter how much you earn, it's all relative, because the man who earns a lot spends more. You know what I'm saying? He earns more. His mortgage is more. His car costs more. His insurance is more. Do you see what I'm saying? And his kids' school fees are more. Like, so it's all relative, and then everything's going up. So the bottom line is becoming closer to your earning in every circumstance.
No, for real.
We're all suffering. Bro.
Everybody's suffering,
except for the people.
No, but everybody's suffering but it's levels of sufferation. You know, like when they say how much level of pain you have, to 10, 9.
But that's what I'm saying.
But some people are suffering at level 2.
But like who?
The people that's broke, like dog. That's level 2.
Okay.
Then you got level, like, I'm just level like 5, 6. You know, I pay my bills, but I don't have nothing left after.
Okay. What's the difference with them two? What's the difference?
The others that can't pay the bills are rotted. Okay. These levels of can't pay the bills.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Most people are 2 paychecks away from
bankruptcy.
Basically.
Yeah.
2 paychecks.
I say 1, to be fair.
No, but we're averaging it out.
Yeah.
So when you average it out, there's going to be the people that can live a year.
Yeah.
That they don't earn a penny from today and they can live a year. And then you got people that they got paid yesterday and they're broke. So when you look at the spectrum, they say it's about 2 months average.
But it's crazy though that soon as you get your wages, you're broke. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Happens.
It's not like I wouldn't even laugh at them type of people because I get it. There's nothing you can actually do about it. Once them direct debits come in and sucking like a crack pipe.
Suck with everything. But you know what it is? I do think here that luxuries have come to ruin people. I think too many people that are screaming broke waste money.
It's like what you said before, the cutbacks. But it's not cut. You see what I'm saying with the bills where you can't do nothing about and it's gonna get sucked. That's like with the cutbacks. There's nothing you can do. You can't. You cannot. Like I say, one of the big bills was internet, and you got 5 kids in there. That's like food. That is compulsory, like food.
No,
Ceesix.
You don't need to have the.
You do.
You do not need to have
5 kids with no internet in your room. Chatting shit to you.
You do not need to have.
That's mental health there.
You do not need to have super fiber optic.
You do.
You can have.
I'm not
stage 5.
Do you know how it is when you're buffering?
You buffer.
Right. What's the day? The 19th.
Why you all got iPhones? You got your broke. You got 5 kids, 5 iPhones.
I'm broke. And you know what?
You're not broke.
You know what bill's coming out today? My gym and my YouTube, so I don't get no ad subscription.
That's luxuries, bro.
Do you catch what I'm dealing with?
But so you can't scream, bro.
But I can't go back to ads.
You can.
I can't go back to ads.
You can't scream, bro.
You go back to ads. Show me. Cancel your thing and go back to ads on YouTube. No, because it's luxuries. Do it today now.
I don't need to. But if I did, I promise you. Listen, if I really started to struggle, promise you, any subscription, except for Patreon, will go. YouTube, Premium, Spotify, that can all go.
I know got Spotify.
The only thing that is like vital is the Patreon to Elephant in the Room. That's the only thing that I wouldn't tell people they need to get rid of. Anyway, but differently, there's so many luxury. Bro, look, I'm looking over Dessa right now. Yeah, I'm just looking over Dessa right now, and that's his.
Can I say something to you?
£40 worth of takeaway.
Yeah, and I said to myself yesterday that because I spent so much yesterday, I said today I've got shopping, I could cook, and I'm not. I said to myself yesterday, I'm not spending £1.
But that's £40 worth of takeaway, right there. So right now, and I promise you.
And there's 2 different Chinese in us. Because one Chinese, I like the way they do the ribs there, and another Chinese over it. And they gave me the wrong order, so one of them might even be a waste.
See what I'm saying? When really, you can tin of corned beef is £3.
Yeah.
2 onion, 1 bell pepper.
And that's what I said to myself today. Life is funny because I think in the other day, when I gave Ceesix his £50 that I owe him.
You ain't give me that. Don't fuck about, bro. I need that shit today. You shouldn't. You know what? The best thing you should have done is not mention it because it actually slipped my mind. But I want that now.
Yeah, you got that. You can I say something to you?
Bro, I need it now.
The man sold me a phone, and the way you ran me down for the money, people, I'm not even. It would why? And he tried that you know one. Oh, it's the guy. It's the guy.
I shouldn't have to run you down.
It wasn't for me. It was for Daji.
You can't buy something and not pay.
It was for your godson.
Okay, cool. It's not his birthday.
So he mustn't eat until his birthday.
You want to use him as an excuse. Like, at least let it be his birthday. You get what I'm saying? I'm just going to give it to you. Yeah, damn right. I want the money. Oh, you did give it to me. Shit.
Yeah, I did. I did. But my thing is, as I say, it's come to a point in life now. You know, like before, like, if you're broke, you're like, let me ask some. You can't even ask nobody. Me, I'm thinking, if I'm broke, I've got to hold it. Because I'm in the best of them. And there's some people that work 9 to 5. And you can't ask them for money. You
can. You just have to do what you say you're going to do and pay them back when you say. You get what I'm saying? Because if remember, you know, there's a lot of people, say like a man's got his pay, yeah? He gets paid on the 10th and his rent is due on the 25th. Say his rent is £1,000. He's got £1,000 for 15 days in his account, technically. And if you need to borrow £200 from the 11th to the 14th, technically, I can lend it to you. The problem is when you're not trustworthy enough to give it back, and then it affects my rent. You see what I'm saying? And that's where it starts getting, because too many people that borrow usually mess up.
Can I say something to you?
Mess
up.
And
that is the maddest thing. It's always true. It's always true. Because remember, in your head, you believe that my money is coming.
trust me, I'm getting
getting
money to coming in on the 15th. As it come, I feel money that.
And then they give you the backstory of why it's gonna come. The story's matching up. It's adding up. It just hasn't been dropped yet.
Just dropped yet.
You understand? But the story, it's a legit story. It covers the dots, all the I's and the T's.
Yeah.
But you see, when the money comes, it's a different story.
Because you borrowed from 12 people.
So my thing is, how am I going to have £1,500? By the time I give back everybody, I've got £50. Yeah. And I've got a £200 bill to pay as well on top of it, and to last for the month.
That's the problem. The problem is because the people, when they borrow, I would never knock someone who borrows. And you see, if somebody wants to borrow from me, I promise you, it has to be for a good reason. And I don't want to be like, you got to go for a credit check with me, because you definitely need credit with me. You need good credit score with me. You can't borrow from me.
No, because I say something.
Your credit is low.
No, shut up.
With me, the credit score is 7.
Can I say something to you? We'll get back to that in a minute.
But hold on. What I'm saying is, before we get back to your credit score, but what happens is, people know they got money coming, and then they spend it too quick on things they don't need. Everything's got to be relative. Like, you have to just be more sensible with your money.
You know what? Let me tell you what helped me. Because I'm not really money orientated like that, spending. I'm spending money, but it's more on the kids. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, you have to go through a level of bruckness. You understand?
To appreciate money.
No, I've been there. I've been to the lowest. I've been to the gutter. You understand what I'm saying? I've been my lowest point. It's horrible.
Yeah,
it's horrible. It's horrible.
I was secret broke though.
No, that's why I said I was secret horribly blocked.
Why you know what I mean?
Remember, everybody thinks that I've got it, but I was getting to a point where bruckness was my friend. Yeah. Like, hello, bruckness. One, come with a spliff. I mean, you chill for the whole for the day.
You shouldn't even have a spliff, because weed is expensive. So you weren't broke. You weren't broke. If you got weed, you're not broke. You're not broke.
Well, ask the weed man when he was phoning my phone. I'm ringing him out.
Bare tick. When I say I was secret broke, I was like, I had a family to feed, innit? And I was robbing Peter, paying Paul, and then robbing Mike, paying Patrick. Every single day.
Something? Yeah.
And I wouldn't let my missus or my kids know that me never had.
Can I say something to you?
If they say, Dad, oh, yeah, man. If my missus say, yo, babes, yeah, man.
Ceesix, there's many a times I've been there. I think, what the frig is that you're going to eat? You understand? And I'm thinking, I've got to make it work, though. Yeah? You see the universe, what it does to me sometimes? It brings me to the lowest, then brings me up. You see, like, let me see how you're going to cope with nothing. I'm talking about gesture. You know the game with coins.
Yeah, we've done that, man.
You catch what I'm dealing with?
We've done that, man.
So my thing is, it's horrible. So my thing is now, when I've got money, I don't quit to spend it, because there's nothing that I need. Yeah. Like, if you come with me, there's no point me saying, oh, someone could buy me, because there's nothing that I want. You know what I mean? And there's no clothes, there's no gadgets, I get my own weed. So the only thing is put money in my account and make it sit there then. But there's nothing that I actually want.
You've changed though.
There's nothing I want.
You've changed. And this is why, go back to this credit, why I say your credit is low with me, yeah. You haven't actually, if you've ever borrowed, you've always paid me back.
Yeah, that's how don't save your credit low.
Shall I tell you why your credit's low with me?
Why?
Because of my observation. You see back in the day, yeah, some of the things that you said around me had never left my brain. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, if this say, yo, give me a bills, Thursday I get it back to you. I give you bills. But if this would come to me and said, yo, give me $2,000, a conversation that I heard you have years ago comes into my head, and I'm saying, no, that level of money, man, I give him. And you, so credit isn't necessarily how we've dealt with each other. But this is why the credit score system actually makes sense. Because even if, bro, it makes sense.
Let me stop you, stick a pin.
It makes sense.
We're talking on a level. Let's talk on a proper level. Man to man.
Yeah.
Yeah? Nigel to Colin. Yeah?
Yeah. To who?
To Coles. Coles. My thing is, you would lend me. If I came and asked for $2,000, I believe you'd lend me. 100%.
I'd have to battle.
But you would lend me. You battle, but you'd lend me.
I'd battle. You know why I'd battle? Because you're my brethren, and if I've got it, I definitely.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing that I've asked you for that you haven't get, and the reason why I'll say that you would give me, because you've got the strings to
to get it back. I'll make sure I get it back.
Can I say something to you? And let me be honest as well. The only reason why if I say, Ceesix, give me this, and you'll give me, because you know you've got money in the bank. That's not, you're not giving me money from friendship. Because you're the worst, come to the worst, you can get back your money. Yeah?
Yeah, you just won't earn nothing. Yeah, I understand that. But
that's the reason. So don't call like you're being my brethren and being a nice guy. You're not being a nice guy.
If you hollered me and said, bro, listen, I'm in desperate need, and I had it, I don't want to claim that I've got it all the time, but if I have it, I would. The battle is because I'm saying half of me, because I still remember your bad spending habits. I still remember the things that you've said. You got to remember, you know.
So you're moving like a girl that's triggered and scarred and still bringing up the past. I'm
definitely scarred by the things I've heard you say. You're mad for me to be a fool and just give you and just watch. Nah.
That was the old me.
But it's the same you. You're the same one. You're not dead yet. You're the same man. And you know what? This is why I said the credit score system, it makes sense.
Go on.
Because if you fucked up your credit, yeah, and then 2 years later you wanna borrow something else, the credit score system helps. So this lender has said, listen, my man shagged me, and he's grassing you up and letting everyone know. So now you've put on a suit and you've come to the next lender and they say, oh, I like him, let me give him. And then they say, brother, it's up to you if you want to give him, but all I'm saying is, now I'm going to get back the money when we give him.
Yeah.
3 years ago. And then the credit score people say, you know what? All right, cool. I'm going to give it a miss. He presents well, but yeah, with that kind of history, I'm not interested. I get it. Because when you put it into the real world, it's the exact same. I got family members who have got terrible credit with me. So if anything happened, I won't give them. Mm-hmm. No matter what story you come with, because your credit is bad with me.
Yeah. And I think, you know what? We haven't been taught or learned about credit. You know, like to have, when I say credit, not money in the bank credit or good credit score. I'm talking about in life. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's good for it. That type of, you know what I mean? Standing on your word.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In general, when that's not a thing that has been taught or people respect. You know what I mean? Like my word is my bond, and them things that has gone out the window now. People don't care. People don't care about their principles or their name. Do you know what I mean?
But that's all credit. If you really check it, right? If a man says, "I'm gonna do that for you," like, "Oh, bro, can you pick up this rare? Yeah, I'll pick it up."
Yeah,
and you can rely that he's gonna go where he said at the time that he said. That's all good credit.
Yeah,
because what you've proven, your word is strong. And if you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. There's too many people that are constantly late, mess about, forget. They just don't stick to their word. They change up the story. What people like to do is like what you do sometimes. When you promise. No, when you promise today, but the payout for your promise isn't today. But what happens is, on the payout day, there's a story. Yeah. So if you say, bro, I'm going on, drop me to the airport next Thursday. Yeah, man, no problem. What time? Yeah, 6 o'clock I'm on it. No problem, I'll come and get you. But next Wednesday, I'm out all night. 3 o'clock, I'm getting home. Then you've called me, bro, make sure you're here 5 o'clock. I need to go to the airport. And I've just stepped in. Bro, my car, bro.
That's us in life in general. I think that day, because and that day he was serious. He want to drop at the airport. So just go to airport that day. You get it?
You could be airport early, but yeah.
Because when you said that to me, it brought up a scenario which I go through sometimes. And you probably gone through it. Women go through it. You're in the club, you chat to a girl and she's nice and everything's vibing and rare. Then in the week, it's like, oh, this is long. You know what I mean? You didn't want to link it again. You haven't chatted to him, but you don't. The same energy that you had that day is not here this week. You catch what I'm dealing with? So my thing is, why can't we have the same energy from that day when you're borrowing the money to give back the money the same? You get me?
And that's what I do.
And that's what sorry to cut you. That's what I've taken. You see, when I pay back money now, because I'm not used to it, I'm bossy. You got what I'm dealing with? I am very bossy. I feel good. I feel like...
Why?
Because I'm
boast on stuff you're supposed to do.
Yes, because I feel I'm boasting on myself then to know that yes, because I'm making having your word a big thing. So me saying that I took your things Monday, I say my PA Friday come and give your things. I'm a G, but it's standard. But now let's make it into a thing like
bro. You know what I mean? Bro, you're 51, bro. That should have been.
What is your fucking point?
It should have been a thing, bro. It can't just be now you're learning this. You can't.
You just learn to wash your ass with a different rag, without your face cloth, and you're coming up to 40 odd.
I'm over 40, bro.
There you go, and you just learn the same cloth that you wipe in your back and wipe your face is not a good thing.
I didn't know
you
that.
have two different cloths.
Yeah. Jeez, all now I know that. Sorry, I'm bad. Whatever you want to say, you twat. The point is, you can't celebrate paying back what you borrow.
I know, Ceesix, but we don't pay back what we borrow.
We do.
So why don't we? So what? No, I'm talking about in the general consensus. So my thing is, why can't we start normalizing?
It should be normal.
I know, but it's not Ceesix.
It is, and this is why you say stuff like you can't borrow from, and I can, because I've always been. You see, my principle alone, my pride and my ego won't allow you to. I won't allow. You see, this is why. No, hold on, listen. This is why when I say I rob Peter to pay Paul, you see, if I borrow from you and I say I'm going to pay you back on Friday, and come Friday I'm broke, still, I prefer to take that debt from you to someone else. So I would then call my cousin and say, brother, lend me, and I give you straight whatever he gives me to give to you. Now I don't owe you. I've got the week that I said to my cousin, I'm going to pay him.
So now I got a fresh week.
I got a fresh week.
So you got weeks.
But that fresh week isn't you hating me.
Yeah.
Or you bad talking me. Or you messing you up because you've planned. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so my pride won't allow someone to call me and say, yo, now you ain't giving me my money. I promise on my life, I've never had that phone call and I will never have it. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I've never had to borrow. I'm not saying I've never had to scrimp and scrape, but I pay back because I don't ever want that phone call or a man to say, that man, they're idiot, man. Them man, they borrow money and don't get. I'd never want to hear that. So I would borrow from you today, and when it's pay you back, I'll borrow from him. And when it's pay him back, I'll borrow from him. I will do that.
No, I've got to a level or age then where I'm not comfortable with anybody phoning me for their money. Do you know what I mean? If I have it, yeah. But if I know I'm not going to have it, and I see you, I've done tell you that I don't have it, and I'm still seeing a missed call from you. Like, what, you got that thing? Because my thing, if I had it, I'll phone you and give you, innit? You don't have to keep phoning me to it.
But I need it.
I heard that, but I don't have it.
No, but I need it.
But I do not have it.
But so you find it.
So I'm going to find it, but you phoning me is not helping me find it.
Yeah, but what it does, it adds urgency.
No, it adds pressure, and pressure busts pipe.
Pressure also make diamonds. Come on, go and hustle.
What we doing there?
Yeah, like I need my money, bro.
I hear that, but
what's your?
I need to pay you. Go on.
Exactly, well, pay me today.
But I can't.
Find it.
I'm trying to.
Brother, I'm watching £40 over Chinese. You owe me £50.
Yeah.
Why you never just not buy the Chinese? Why never give me the 40?
It's food, so I'm then hungry.
Brother, cook corned beef and rice.
Hell to the no.
You see what I'm saying?
But I get it. But that's the argument.
Nah, this is why you can't.
But that wasn't the argument when I was borrowing the money. You get my meaning? My thing is,
it was nicey.
Yeah, nice.
Trust me. And no matter what happens, bro, I got you. Because on the 15th, I get my money. Yeah. And even if my money don't come, we'll make my girlfriend give me the money.
And you know the next one as well. Sometimes, like, you got money for somebody, yeah, and they're phoning you, you're ringing them out. Sometimes you're missing another blessing because sometimes they're not even phoning for the money, you know. They're phoning, I got a lick, we could make some money. I'm phoning you to bring you in. Because you think I'm only phoning you for the 2 bills, you're missing out on $3,000. Do you know what I mean with?
So hold on. Are you saying if you owe me money and I call you, you would just not answer my call?
No, that you got some people like that. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that because I've always answered your call and I don't have money for you.
No, I'm just saying.
You got money for me right now.
Me?
Technically, you do.
No, I don't have money for you. It's in the cloud. It's in the system.
And who's got access to that system?
We've all got access.
I don't have a, because if you know, I'll be drawing, so I don't. I don't know how to get there, where to get there, which door for knock.
No, it's there for you.
Which number?
You just don't know the directions. Yeah, I know my fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know which wardrobe to get to Narnia, but yeah, cool. It's there, bro.
Yeah, but you're not showing me. You're not giving.
I'm not giving. I'm not telling you the wardrobe. Yeah, there's no sat.
You're not giving me the sat nav, but it's there. Yeah,
it's there, brother.
The guy's got it.
You get me?
But it's true though. That's food for thought, though. That is food for thought, and we should, in the whole, we should do better. If you really need somebody to help you, and that somebody has helped you, you should try your hardest. The same you tried your hardest to get it, try your hardest to pay back that person the money. Sometimes but you know what it is. See, when you're broke and you need to pay a bill, sometimes your brain plays tricks on you. It does. It tells you, if you get this money here, when you get back your money that day there, you get me? Because you know you're getting the money, but your brain's not telling you what you have to do with that money. You know you're getting the money, so your brain's telling you could do that there, and then you could pay back this, and then everything's sweet, and you get me? Because you got that money coming there, and your brain's telling you like some crackhead. You understand what I'm saying? But when in reality, that's not how it goes, because you know in your heart, when payday come, it's like, to just give away your whole. Remember, you did borrow it. That's why sometimes I have to tell myself, because not people realize when you borrow people's money, you have to pay it back. It's like you didn't borrow it.
You feel like you're getting away free money.
Yeah. Because it's gone, in it.
It's gone. The money done.
So that's the messed up part where I've learned to sometimes to go and bill sometimes. Enough time I could, but I'm thinking, let me go and bill. Because when that money come, I know for a fact it's going to ban me to get where. It's going to. So sometimes just go and bill. And wait for that. If you got money coming in 2 weeks, try live the bruckers to 2 weeks.
To the 2 weeks, and then you don't.
Catch what I'm dealing with. Then you don't owe no one nothing.
I think you see what happens is I think when you're in a predicament where money's tight, people start to put things on the order of priority. Yeah. So for me, living should always be number one. Mm-hmm. Gas, electric, food should always be first. You don't have to overdo it. Mm-hmm. So you don't need the bag of takeaway. You don't have to be like, well, I need to eat, so I'm going Hakkasan. You don't need to do that. But do your food shopping. You get what I'm saying? Buy your essentials, do your gas, your electric, and then start to put things into order. This is why, if things are going to get missed, that can be for me, it can be the internet. Do you get what I'm saying? Just try to get your neighbor's Wi-Fi password. But like the internet should be lower than your like rent, for example. I know that sounds silly, but what some people do is they put, and I must pay this credit card because, brother, if your credit's gonna be fucked, it's just gonna be fucked. Like them people, they don't need to be above food, and they make it all scary. Your credit score is gonna be zero.
But you're just
no. We're talking about when you're in the worst predicament.
Yeah, but you made it seem like credit score's the one. So when
no.
So people are gonna be scared.
I said I understand credit score, and I was talking about credit amongst people, us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the fact is, if your credit score is already bad, and you're broke and it's bad already,
yeah,
brocking your neck to pay the credit card, that's gonna make you not be able to eat. Don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So just deal with your essentials and pay slowly if you can. But those debts for me shouldn't trump rent, food, gas, electric. Some people do that. Some people get so scared of the credit card company that they give everything to the credit card company and their kids don't eat. That's because those people scare you with the machine. But if you're already in that predicament, because you can rebuild credit. You get what I'm saying? I've had fucked up credit in the past. Messed up. In fact, credit and credit score didn't mean nothing to me until I started doing all right. And I wanted to get a mortgage. And then I realized, oh shit, we need to work on this credit thing. Mm-hmm. Then you just take your time and work on it. Once you get it, it's almost like the bad days didn't exist. So if I had when my credit was bad and I didn't care, if I did care and I put them up, and I paid bills and I did all of that shit above everything, above food, I would have still had shit credit. But I'd have been hungry as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, in my mind, you just got to put everything into order with a long-term plan of turning it around. You know, so yeah. And borrowing money is not the solution. earning more is the better solution. We're not trying to just borrow. If I earn it.
I know I've got this one. This is a true story. The girl sent me she sent me the, I'm not going to put the man's name in. He sent to her, your bottom was exquisite. Could have lapped it up all day long. I could have, wait there. All right, let me start again.
So hold on, this girl, someone's forwarded a message.
Yeah, what this guy is, but it's not, it's what I had to dissect what he's saying in all this, what he's saying. Yeah? So hear what he's saying now. Your bottom was exquisite. Could have lapped it up all day. It could have something to do with your base chakra. I was trying to connect.
He's trying to connect with the base.
Yeah.
Go on.
If you are thinking about eating raw meat, I wouldn't advise that stance. I'm not eating meat, and that's final. I will keep eating raw fruits, vitamins, and minerals. I'm not saying that you can't eat it. I'm saying, is it bad for you to eat meat? Now, what are you taking from that?
Yeah, two different messages.
Same message.
I'm confused how he got there.
That's my point. This guy was talking about he was eating her ass and it was exquisite. Yeah, he said he got down to the to a root chakra. Then he switched to say, "Yeah, you shouldn't be eating raw meat." And it's for the minute, my man, you can't give them type of advice. There, are you rude? What kind of Ceesix? Read this thing because you must think I'm joking. How dare he? Tell the girl, try to school her about eating raw meat and she should eat more minerals. And you're talking about you eat a batty from the base chakra. You're fuck. Hey, don't. He's like I don't expose. His name's there, dickhead. How rude of you.
Okay, so your bottom was exquisite.
Yes.
You could have lapped it up all day long. It could have to do with your base chakra. I was trying to connect. If you are thinking about eating raw meat, I wouldn't advise that stance. I'm not eating meat and that's final. I will eat raw fruits, vitamins and minerals. I'm not saying that. What?
That's why I had to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the wrong person to give nutrition advice. Yeah, like definitely. Like, but you know what? The thing is, that's his sexual stuff, innit? That's his sexual.
No, we're
stuff.
not looking
so
at
what he's trying to do. What he's doing is, he's not thinking about digestion. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I don't think, my brain tells me, people say like eating this, my brain says you're not eating anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So technically, he's talking about ingestion versus his sexual acts. And they're two different things, technically. It
is, but it's not. It is. You hit the nail on the head, Ceesix. But when you go into the arse regions now, you get.
It's mad to me.
You just don't say nothing about eating nothing. You understand what I'm saying? If you know you eat arse, then you just keep yourself in a certain.
So what? So you say if you eat arse and then you saw someone pick up something off the floor and start eating it, you shouldn't say, "Hey, don't do that."
No. That's not your business. If you start eating arse,
eating arse, so you see
it's not your business.
Man pick up poison and was gonna eat it.
It's not your business.
So you're saying if you know, like outside a football stadium, you know they got them burger joints, and the man says he's going to them, you know, them hot dog stands.
Yeah.
And your brethren's going there, and you're like, if you eat arse, you can't tell him don't eat from there.
You better ask him to get me one with the dirty onion. You can't. No, come on.
No, I hear you.
Then when does eating arse is a mad preference? It's nice. It's not. It's that's why it's a taboo, because you know it's nasty. You're eating ass, so it's I don't know if it's a turn or no. You can't. I'm dealing with. So it's mad. So my thing is, you can't be indulging in certain activities, and they want to talk about nutritional advice. That sounds crazy. Remember, he's not even saying like, I just eat ass normal. He said he ate it from the root chakra. from the base.
I think he took.
That means
spot.
he's